Today, we're talking about relocating to San Antonio and what it looks like to have us working for you as your agents.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Jonathan, this is Trevor. We are your Alamo City Living Team. And here we talk about everything you want to know about living in San Antonio and the entire surrounding area. We are licensed real estate agents here in San Antonio, which means not only do we enjoy making videos for you, we would love even more to help you and your family with all of your real estate purchase needs. So the number popping up on the screen is how you get a hold of us. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We would love to help you and your family make a smooth move here to San Antonio. And before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It allows other people who are looking for this content find it, and it notifies you every time we make a video. We do post videos every week and you don't want to miss them. All right guys, if you have watched a few of our videos and you are ready to make that next step in reaching out to an agent and you want to know what it's like to work with us, well, that's what we're going to talk about right now. Step number one is going to be getting a hold of us. We've made that very easy for you by putting our information down in the description, and it pops up on the screen like you just saw at the beginning of this video. And really, it's that simple. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send an email. We're very responsive and we will get back to you and start that communication process. Now, after we do speak with you by one of those three communication methods, we do really try to get you on a Zoom call. We love utilizing Zoom here. It just allows us to really see each other, get to know each other. Relationships are really one of the biggest things when it comes to our business. I know that's kind of cliche. People are throwing that word relationships around a lot, but it really is true. We do not believe that it's our job to sell you a house. We believe that a house will sell itself. What we want to do is build trust so you understand that we're here to help you through that transaction process. And so being able to jump on Zoom, get to know each other, hear each other's story, where you're coming from, what the needs are of your family, it really just helps us with that process. It allows you to feel a little bit more comfortable. And believe it or not everybody is right for us and we're not right for everybody. What you see right now on camera is really what you get. We operate at the highest professional level, but you're not really gonna catch us in a suit and tie a whole lot of times. And so a lot of people, they think, oh, well, it's a sunny day. They're just out on the weekend filming. Maybe when we get on a Zoom call, they're gonna be a little bit more cleaned up. No, you're not. This is what you get. This is who we are. And that might not be right for you. And believe it or not, we have had some folks reach out to us and we're like, you know what? You're gonna be a headache. I don't think that we're gonna wanna work with you. So it really does work both ways, but that Zoom call is really what we're gonna do.
Absolutely. Jonathan hit it nail on the head, I think, right? What you see is what you get. And if you talk to a lot of our past clients, they tell you the exact same thing, right? This isn't any different than what you do when you get us on a Zoom call. It's like we are having a conversation with you. It's very simple, right? We don't treat you any better or any worse than anybody else we speak to. We treat every single person with the highest level of respect, exactly like we would do anybody else.
Maybe minus the sunglasses.
Maybe minus the sunglasses. Yeah, he's got eyes under there. He's not blind, believe it or not. No, so on this Zoom call, the nice thing is that some of the details on this Zoom call that we'd like to get out from you guys are exactly what you're looking for, right? And the reason that we're doing this is because at the end of the Zoom call, we're looking to set you up on a home search, right? Whether you're 3 months out from purchasing a home or 3 weeks out, it at least gives you a general idea of the San Antonio market, essentially, right? It shows you what homes are available in San Antonio, because if you're moving somewhere like the Pacific Northwest or even the Northeast, a lot of the homes don't look the same, right? A lot of the lots aren't the same. It's very, very different. So when you're looking into a completely new area, it's good to get some perspective into the type of homes, the kind of prices, and exactly what you're looking for in the area.
One of the ways that we do like to do that sometimes is to do a screen share, so you can see what we're looking at. We'll jump into the MLS. We'll put in some loose criteria just to kind of give you an idea of what's out there. But it really does help, believe it or not. We'll throw a map up on the screen, You know, we'll show you some different parts of town. Maybe there's a specific school district that you've already researched and you want to know what that subdivision around that school district looks like, and we're able to really zoom in and kind of show you some things like that. So it really does help out a lot.
Next step in this process, guys, and this isn't the same for all clients, but I'd say the vast majority of them, they like to plan what we call a recon mission. Now, when I say recon mission, what I'm talking about, they come to San Antonio and they like to scout out the area and get a good feel for the city in general, right? And the way we like to help with this is, step one, we like to lock down a couple of dates that you guys are going to be here, because step one, man, we want to meet you guys, right? You reach out to us via email or text or phone call and Zoom, but to be honest with you, it's never the same as meeting you in person. We get to know each other and connect a little bit easier and a little bit better. So during this recon mission, what we like to do is we like to stop off, have some coffee with you guys, and give you guys what's called a locals guide. And this is a list that Jonathan and I have put together ourselves. And basically what it's designed to do is to guide you towards specific areas of town, so that way it gets you an overall feel and an overall vibe of San Antonio. Now, this isn't to point you to a specific neighborhood. It's not to get you into the certain house or anything like that. This is a very general guide.
Now, it might be to keep you out of a certain neighborhood, because we don't want you just aimlessly driving around and checking out parts of the city that's just going to completely turn you off. Now, every city is going to have their areas of town that are places you probably do not want to end up, right? And we're going to be very transparent about that. When we talk to you on the phone, you've seen it in our other videos, we're very transparent about that. There is no perfect city. San Antonio is not a perfect city. But when we give you that locals guide, yeah, we want you to stay in areas of town that we think are going to fit the needs of you and your family. So that's really what that locals guide is about. Now, we do send that out a lot of times prior to your visit to San Antonio, and we may tailor it specifically for you depending on what we learn about you during our Zoom call.
That being said, guys, our main goal is not to send you to the hood, and we won't.
Okay guys, so the next step is how you're gonna purchase your house. So if you are one of those folks that you were able to come to town and do your recon, and you decided, hey, while I'm here, I'm just gonna go ahead and purchase a house, of course, we're gonna help you navigate that process. That's great. And I would highly recommend, if you're able to come to town and search out homes and buy a home while you're here, that would be the best way to do that. But a lot of folks can't do that. We work with a lot of military folks who are transferring here, and they have to buy remotely. We also have a lot of clients that are out of the country that have to buy remotely. So what does that look like for you if you're a remote buyer working with us? One of the things that we really enjoy doing and that we've gotten really, really good at is doing video tours for our clients. As we begin to send you listings and you send us feedback on what it is that you like, and we begin to narrow the list down of homes that you're very interested in, we're gonna go out to those homes and give some very in-depth video tours. We're gonna walk through the house. We're gonna give narration on what we see, what we hear, what we smell. We're gonna give a good tour of the outside of the house. Very similar to our YouTube videos. We're gonna get driving footage. We're gonna put the drone up and get some drone footage of the neighborhood. All these things to really give you a better idea of what it is that you're interested in.
And not only do we like to talk about the home, right, but we'd like to give you a good in-depth analysis of the neighborhood in its entirety, right? Because while the home might be really nice, we might be driving into the neighborhood and see something, hey man, this is kind of a red flag. I don't know if this is a good idea for you.
I mean, look at that guy. His trash cans are still out, and it's like a day after trash day.
Yeah, where's the HOA when you need them, right?
You don't want to move up in there.
Right. That being said, guys, it's very important that we also narrate these things. And we're not guys that are gonna sugarcoat anything. We're gonna be honest. If we see something in the neighborhood or in the home that's a red flag, and we're like, hey man, I don't think this is a good idea, we're gonna tell you, and that's probably exactly what we're gonna say. Hey, so-and-so, this isn't a good idea, and here's why. You found your dream house. Fantastic. You wanna put in an offer. Here's how that process looks like in a brief summary. So you find your house, you say, hey, Johnny, Trevor, I want this one. Great. So what we do is we run through our systems and processes that we have on our end. Now, these include some things like running comparables for your home, determining a good market value for your home, essentially to make sure that you're not getting screwed over. Negotiations, actual writing up the contract, doing our due diligence when it comes under contract, and following through with that process to make sure that you get those keys on closing day.
Closing day, guys, that's what we have been working for up until this point. You get the keys, you move in, you're happy, and all is well with the world. Now, this is a brief overview of what it looks like working with us. We get very, very much more into detail in this when we have that buyer's consultation with you via Zoom, and we have several of those. So we're gonna really be able to get into the buying process, what to look for each step of the way, how we actually navigate the negotiation process with the seller's agent and make sure that you are being represented at the highest level. All these things are going to be done as we move through this. But we hope that this kind of puts you at ease a little bit if you're on the fence of like, man, who should we call out in San Antonio to help us buy a house? Well, we're giving you the deeds right now. This is how we do things. So please feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Even if you're still a little bit on the fence, we would just love to sit down and talk to you and hear about why you're choosing San Antonio, how this is going to benefit your family. What is it that you guys are wanting to get out of this wonderful city that we both enjoy? So we hope that you liked the video. Make sure you like and subscribe because we do post videos every single week and you don't want to miss them.
Guys, whether you plan on moving in the next few weeks or even the next few months, please don't hesitate to reach out. We would love the opportunity to help you and your family make a smooth move to the Alamo City.
Later, guys.
See you next time.